Luigi Mangione's pretrial hearing continues today in New York. It is 1 year to the day after prosecutors say he gunned down United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson. Now, Mangione maintains that he's not guilty to both state and federal charges. His lawyers are now trying to throw out key evidence gathered after police detained him at a Pennsylvania McDonald's days after the killing. They're also looking to throw out items seized from his backpack. Let's go now to CBS News senior coordinating producer Anna Schecter. Anna, great to be with you. What did we hear from the courtroom today?
Well, today we heard from this very young new police officer who was in training 1 year ago when he, along with a deputy who was training him, approached Mangione. You can just imagine how surreal that must have been. It was 5 days of a manhunt. International news agencies focused on this story, and what defense attorneys were trying to do just in the last hour with him on the stand is say, well, was this a big deal for you? Did you take pictures that later the NYPD put out? They're trying to paint this picture that Mangione's rights were violated, that he was treated differently than any other potential suspect, and that evidence should be thrown out. Now, prosecutors, using the same witnesses, are setting this police officer up as having acted completely rationally. What do you do if the person that the whole world is looking for shows up right in front of you in a McDonald's? You want to keep him calm. And that's what the police officer essentially testified to trying to do. So another big day in court downtown in Manhattan at this suppression hearing over the evidence and whether or not it can be used and shown to a jury.
And Anna, we understand that video played in the courtroom today showed Mangione answering questions at the intake area at the police station. Did we learn anything from that?
Well, we've now seen that video and 3 different angles from inside the McDonald's. We learned initially Mangione said that he was homeless. He gave that same fake ID that he'd used at the hostel. It was a New Jersey driver's license for a Mark Rosario that the police quickly realized was fake. Once he was Mirandized, though, about 20 minutes into the encounter, he essentially stopped talking and got really quiet, and his lawyers are arguing that had he been Mirandized earlier, he wouldn't have been talking in the way that he was to those police. So all of that is coming into play and will potentially affect what the jury hears at the trial and affect key evidence.
Anna Schecter, thank you so much.